Good morning. I'm Myra Bridgeforth, and I'm a member of the Generosity team. You have heard about how last year's session decided to use a portion of a decade of surplus to gift each ministry team $3,000. They asked that the teams use the money to bear witness to God's abundance by allowing energy and creativity, otherwise known as the Holy Spirit, to come up with something new and to shine a light by telling the story of their new initiative. We heard the Justice Ministry's story about anti-racism before Easter, and most recently, Ann Mugler told the story of Spiritual Growth's new Crooked Steeple Literary Festival. Today, we hear from Community Building about the Back to School Bash.
Good morning. My name is Marnie Sarver, and I am a member of the Community Building Ministry team. Our mission is to offer ways for people to connect and build relationships, meaningful relationships, so that we can constantly mirror God's unconditional love in our midst. We do this through a variety of programs and events, like the annual Escape Weekend in November, about which you will hear more soon. The Trunk or Treat event, which took place in our front parking lot last October at Halloween time. Our weekly fellowship times in Fellowship Hall after this service. Quarterly potluck meals that bring together the first service and the second service congregants to share a meal after a shared worship service. The annual Christmas market, and during COVID, the drive-through nativity, and periodic events like today's pickleball tournament, which was canceled this morning on account of the rain. We'll try again. Most of those activities are directed at keeping ourselves connected as a church family. But our team is also committed to growing our connection with the greater Falls Church community. So when the abundance funds became available last year, we used that money to launch a new activity to connect us with the larger community. In September, with the support of the Mercy Ministry team, we hosted what we called the Back to School Bash. We wanted the event to bring together people of all ages from the community to have fun. So on that day, our parking lot was full of inflatables and a face painting station and a Kona ice truck, and Fellowship Hall was loaded with back to school supplies. All of this was offered to anyone who stopped by, totally free of charge. Over the course of the afternoon, dozens and dozens of people, guests of all ages, visited our facility. Some of our regular welcome table guests came and got school supplies and joined in the fun. It was a beautiful blend of so many different groups of people. In the end, the bash was an experiment in what happens when we share our abundance with those around us. What we got was a glimpse of God's unconditional love. We believe that those who attended the event caught a glimpse of that love in us. And we hope to continue to share that with the community in the future. Yesterday, a large number of us gathered in Fellowship Hall to talk about Falls Church Presbyterian Church and our plans for the future. Much of that discussion centered around outreach to the community beyond these walls. The Back to School Bash was just one effort at living into that dream. Thank you, and thank you for the abundant generosity which makes this all possible.